Coming right up, the Trailblazers, the Rockets. For Portland, 4th place in the conference. They're no slouches in the competitive West. Rockets, Blazers, tip-off coming up right after this. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
So here's Portland's starting group, and for the Rockets, and Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, B.A.? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
And the tip goes to Houston. Here's Francis. It's rebounded by McHale. Now Portland with it. Pass to Drexler. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's Francis. From 11 feet away. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Jay. Knocks it loose. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Rockets with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's McHale. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The rebound by Jay.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
McHale, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Portland foul. Clyde Drexler. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Francis.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
But still early. I mean, they've just got to trust their offense and work to get stops.
Here's Drexler. coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Here's Francis. Oh, they need this. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, really love the athleticism Francis has. Gets off the floor quickly to jam it home.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Jay. 17 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Here's Greavy. Pass to Lucas. From the left block. Good.
Maurice Lucas.
Portland leading. Here's Jay. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Going inside to the right side. Here's Rice. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Francis. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Francis. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And the shot goes in.
Terrific design and execution.
Pass to Drexler. It's tipped. Unloads from 13. He's off on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Their last encounter was in Portland.
Yeah, last time out, they barely captured a win against this team. And it came down to some key turnovers.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Here's Rice. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Clock at 2. Here's Jay. And too long on the shot.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pass to Ellie. Here's Lucas. He shoots it. Second shot opportunity. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And he throws it down with one hand.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
And it's Portland with a rebound.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Pass to Jay. Here's Walton. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And he had 3 huge blocks, which had a psychological effect as much as anything.
Connects from downtown.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Francis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
They get it back. Drexler. And he makes it on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Houston calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Make some noise.
And it's always a great time to check on
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Francis. Here's Cassell, coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
On the court right now for Portland. And he gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Francis. 6 points for him. Now the Blazers moving it up. And that one's good. Jay. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
The Trailblazers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Offensive board. And Walton gets it to go.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Basket counts.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Francis. And Walton pulls it down.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Monday,
the road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Here's Jay. 10 points for him. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Here's Francis. Tipped. Here's Walton. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Ellie. It's not going to go for him, and it's Portland the other way. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Houston. Outside Johnson. Pass to Drexler. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. He has 6.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Here's Francis. He has 6. There's the 3. And Walton pulls it down.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
To the middle. Here's Cassell. No good with a layup. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Pass to Jay. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Back comes Houston in transition. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep, Johnson. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Drexler. And the shot falls short that time. And Houston is shooting just 27% in the second quarter. With the drive. Oh! One-handed slam right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome. Off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Jay. He's got 10. Goes up on the baseline. Drexler, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 19. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 34% so far in this one. Here's Francis. 6 points for him. Looking to get back on track. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. And Walton gets it to go. He has 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Francis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Jay, and it's Portland scoring again.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Ellie, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here we go. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Ellie. Here's Lucas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort. A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Jay, covered by Smith. Drives to the hoop, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Lucas, and he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's Jay. It's rebounded by Houston. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And there's the drive. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to McHale. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Rice. And it's good for 2. He's got 6.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Cunningham. And it's rejected. And they recover it. Here's Francis. 10 points for him. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by McHale. 27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Jay, covered by Smith. Here's Petrie. Yep, that one goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Francis. Off target from three-point range. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Trailblazers out in front, just dominating this one. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start. The second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Inside. Here's Jay. To the paint. Here's Walton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Driving to the basket, Francis gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Doesn't go that time. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. 3 on 3. Jacks up a 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Houston shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. He takes it in. And Walton pulls it down. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to McHale. Here's Walton. And we're going to have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
So it's Portland now. 5 to shoot. Here's Jay. 16 points for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Francis. Out to the right wing. He got a piece of it. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Drexler. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Francis. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Jay. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Drexler.
Yeah,
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
2 minutes.
Smith, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Smith. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. 1:46 left in the third quarter. And it's Portland with a rebound.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Here's Petrie. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Smith. Basket's good. Smith's got 6.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Walton.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
Shooting for Portland, Bill Walton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
You know, one of the most complete bigs in the game. Walton can do everything for you at both ends of the floor.
Good on both. 1:11 left in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Francis. And they pick up 2. He's got 16. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Pass to Walton. Here's Petrie. Driving inside. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Back to Smith. Here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Four on the clock. Here's Francis. Count it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one's good. Jay.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Francis. He's got 18. From behind the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Portland, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 20 points for him.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And for the Trailblazers, here's Jay. Here's an 8-footer. No good off the glass.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Jay. Pass to Walton. Here's Petrie. With some arc, and the layup is good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Offensive rebound, down low. Here's Francis. Pass to Cunningham. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
To the middle. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here's Smith. Defense is right there.
And Smith is an important cog on this team now. He's a really good shooter, a smart player, and a bit of a trash talker, too.
For Houston, Kenny Smith. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Portland's shooting 55% for the game so far. Pass to Walton. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Petrie, that's good.
Petrie.
And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Francis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Inside. Back to Smith. The 3 is up. Portland grabs the miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. And freedom of movement is an important part of that, and it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Ellie. Here's Cunningham. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Petrie. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Cunningham. Can they get it? The rebound by Jay. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Oh, good. And Houston the other way now. Here's Greavy. And there's the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Jay. Down low. Here's McHale. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Ellie. Floats one. Rice grabs the miss. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Pass to Jay. Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, VA. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie. But I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
Here's Jay. And he drives in. And Walton gets it to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Francis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And it's Drexler missing. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Lucas. Here's Cassell. Here's Francis. Deflected. Driving in. Jay. That one falls.
Assisted by
20 points for him.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Well, Houston's shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lucas. It's intercepted. To the inside. Here's Francis. Lets a floater go. That one no good.
Oh, strong move toward the rim. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And the Rockets making a change here.
In the lineup for your Rockets, Mario Allen.
Here's Jay.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
And the first one at the line is good. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA. And that's always a challenge, to be able to keep your star players in your market, because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league. And players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Here's Vildoza. Pass to Jamison. From down in the low post, it goes.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Here's Johnson. Here's Jamison. Pass to King. Here's Vildoza. Into the lane. Here's Maxwell. And he sinks out, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Jay with the floater. The rebound by Vildoza. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion is one of them.
Pass to Maxwell. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. And the Trailblazers shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. On the take. And it's Jay missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Jamison. Pass to Vildoza. Counts, pulls it in. Here's Finley. Now here's Johnson. Here's Jay. Takes it inside to kick out to Johnson. Shot to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Maxwell. Kept alive. King. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here he goes. And that one's good. Jay. He's got 24. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Maxwell. Here's King.
Trailblazers foul. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Luka Vildoza. At the line for...
First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.